Well, folks, we are back on the road once again hunting for some big board games. Last week I had a pretty good score. I found a Game of Thrones First Edition, a Game of Thrones expansion pack called Clash of the Kings, I believe. Found an Axis to Allies 1942 with some lovely love letters from some love-struck teen. Yeah! And a Othello game from Mattel. So anyway, hopefully I'm going to find some big games. I would love to find Fireball Island and Dark Tower. I would love to. I really would. But anyway, let's see what we can find. Here's a nice little edition of Scrabble, the Scrabble Crossword Game Deluxe Travel Edition. It's pretty nice. It doesn't have the instructions in here though. And we got enough Scrabble games, so I'm going to leave this one. This is a game I see quite often. This is called Mousetrap, obviously. Many of you have heard of this. And for some reason, I just find it funny how they have terrified mice running along. The Price is Right DVD edition, just like the real show. Yeah, you're going to give me a car? You're going to give me money?
Price is wrong.
Well, let me put it this way. If I were working for Robert De Niro as a thrifter, this is what he would tell me from today's visit.
You got nothing. Nothing. And if you were a man, you would have done it now.
Ooh, look at that. Preston, that's a vintage game company. Ooh, look, that's a big box. It's got to be something worthy. No. Here's an old game called Probe, the game of words. Yeah, looks pretty deluxe to me. A game called the Super Stadium Baseball game. This game is actually worth a little bit of money. It's got a really nice board, but it's kind of hard to play baseball without the ball. Well, here's a Monopoly Empire game over here. It's got all the tokens, it looks like. Well, folks, once again, we're missing parts. Well, now here's an old school board game, Rodney Dangerfield's No Respect. I'm going to check this one out. I've heard of this game, but never seen it. Looks interesting. Well, now I know why this game is called No Respect. No respect for me. There's 4 tiles missing. Monopoly Electronic Banking. Not a bad find, right? Cards are sealed. Oh, that's so nice. Problem is, there's nothing else. Hey, brother, yeah. I found about 4 or 5 games, but they were all incomplete. I'm really sorry. Here's a little old school clue for you. Here's a game called Perudo. This is also known as Liar's Dice. This has some pretty nice components to it if you like dice and cups. I think I'm going to go ahead and just get this. It's for $1, which will complement this game very well. Fibber, keep your tits alive. Yeah, dishonesty rocks, baby. Boy, I talk about a lot of junk. But anyway, I did manage to get a couple of these little games here, Perudo and Probe. This episode is sponsored by the letter P. Anyway, on to the next one. Here we go, the worst case scenario survival game. Look, how to escape from killer bees, how to fend off a shark, how not to buy a crappy game. Oh, is this what it's come down to? Now we're encouraging kids to smack their parents around? Here's a game called Funny or Die. You've probably seen this one around. I always find it interesting that you have death as a motivator.
That's not funny!
Here's a game called Crazy Like a Fox, a dice game for the cunning and sly. This would be a really good game for politicians. Well, I went ahead and decided to go ahead and get this game. And the only part of this game that's cunning and sly goes to the person that wastes their money buying it because this game stinks! Here's an old game called Roll-O-Matic Bridge. This game I think comes from like the 70s. Yeah, I think I'd have more fun just banging my head again. Here's a game called 24 Countdown. This game is sealed. I've never heard of this game. If this is a trivia game, I can only imagine the questions.
Where's my wife? Tell me where the bomb is! Where are the vials?
Urban Myth. Truth or myth? This game is fun. I'm thinking myth. Popular game called Would You Rather. Here's one question. Would you rather buy this board game or leave it here? I think I'm going to leave it here. Clues, Secrets, and Spies. Get this. Get gene-changing spy text sent to your phone. That is until 2011, which was a long time ago, and it's not going to work. Well, that kind of takes away from the game. Well, folks, after a long day of board game hunting and tons of incomplete games, a couple of games that promote violence, and one game that psyched out our own board game hunter and made him angry, well, he did get a couple of small games, Perudo and Probe. Until next time, everybody. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.